Stadium in Durham, North Carolina. A late season top 25 matchup on hand with a couple of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. It's the Army Black Knights and the Duke Blue Devils. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
It might be small, but it is mighty. The Duke fan base has really started coming alive, and just 40,000 fans can sound like 60 the way they are passionate and yelling for their Blue Devils. Duke is finding some success in football in the last decade, and Wallace Wade Stadium is starting to really rock and roll when opponents come to town. Back to you.
Appreciate that,
We have
Holly.
a poll, a game of the week poll for a couple players. Or not players, but for a couple teams. That was one of those teams.
The Black Knights will kick off first, and here we go.
7 people think I'm gonna lose. 2 people think I'm gonna win. Let's try to prove them wrong. Let's go. Fuck all that. Let's try to get. It's my boy too, but we're gonna try to get this here W.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start.
I'll try to get this here
25.
W. Indeed, indeed.
Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's...
Snags it, and there's running room. Stopped at the 43
Squad,
after
we're there.
the 15-yard
Okay, we are there.
pickup.
We just got to make the tackle. Form tackle, fellas.
And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his
Form
answer.
tackle.
Yeah, David, you could tell this guy spent a lot of time studying film leading up to this game. They knew this defense was going to try to pressure him, so you want to know where your answers are against the blitz, and he found it there, dumping it off to his back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Might as well stick with him. Breaks the tackle.
Hey, bro, come on.
And he has a solid gain before
That's
the
all right.
defense bottles him
All right,
up.
guys, come on.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Walker to throw. Sends it downfield.
Bro, kiss
Got it
my
down the field.
ass.
He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. 3rd down and short, a
there.
lot of people think
We were there.
run, be
We were
physical.
there.
I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
He's going to lose a yard on that.
We were there. We were there.
And that
we
play
were there.
shows you really what
he's
this
just
defense
he's
is
a big
about.
guy.
It's
He's a big guy.
difficult one to attack.
big
They're
guy.
really good. One of the
You gotta
best in the
watch.
country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field
Knows
goal,
what I
though,
run,
David.
so,
First
I mean,
drive of the game. You want to pay it off and just put some points up on the board.
Well, and see, I'd go for the touchdown because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost 100 yards, even if I get stopped. I'm starting this game aggressive.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit.
Respect it.
It's good. Easy goal for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll run the option. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Goes to the option. Keeps it on the option. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Oh, my God, dude.
Fires and picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Sweep. Ready, go!
Using his feet. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered.
129.
Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Blue Devils will go for it here on fourth down. Now on the option. The pitch. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And that's just how they drew it up. Nice job by the QB. Listen, 4th and short, this is a tough situation. You want to keep it as a quarterback. He makes the right read. They stick their foot in the ground, and they get the first down. Not by much, but they get a new set of downs.
They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume. The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Walker will fire. He's
Bro,
got
what the
end.
fuck? Just do your job.
At the 29.
Damn.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, third downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
The offense changing the play.
Booster. Go.
Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all.
Bro.
And it was worth going for a chunk play.
What?
But the long pass
Why didn't you jump for it? He got that shit, bro. That's a touchdown.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try it over the left side. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
The Blue Devils trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Ready, go!
Trying to surge it in. Yes. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
They've already converted 1 4th down on this drive, but this the defining one. 4th and goal. Walker to throw.
Oh my God, you are ass! You are ass! Oh my God.
That is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Put you there just so you can...
Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. Keeps it on 1st down. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here.
Oh, my God.
Connection, looking to make a big play there.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the 1st half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. There's a crease. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Back to pass.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Might be changing the route. Walker will fire. The short hands, it's Richardson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Blue Devils headed quickly to the line.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Right on the money. They bring him down, but not
That's okay.
before he's
Our
able to pick up the
cornerbacks
first
are
down.
going to be lit. You know what? That's fine. That's fine, dude. That's fine. Oh, my God.
He goes right back to the air. Fires toward the end zone.
What? Oh, my gosh, bro. Kiss my ass.
6.
That is fucking
They want
wild,
to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11
Jesus
performance.
Christ.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and
I
using
get hold
almost
in
all of the
real
clock,
time. He's
adding to your
fucking
lead
great,
and creating
bro.
more momentum
Stop.
going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Oh, my gosh.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out to the right. Found a seam. At the 45 on his
He's
way.
outrun him.
He's getting a head steam. Touchdown!
All is not lost.
Great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot, but here's the deal. Now you put yourself in position. Go make some things happen. Force some turnovers. Play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen.
Oh, gosh. Oh, thank fucking Jesus Christ. Oh, thank Black Jesus. Oh, fuck.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Ref,
And
he
with
hit
the
my leg
extra
hole.
point, they close to within 10, down 17-7.
That's 15 yards.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with the Michigan State
All is not
Spartans
lost.
taking on the number 22 team, the Washington Huskies.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
On the option. Pulls it on the option. He'll toss it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for
Oh,
it.
what the fuck?
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
What the hell?
And talk about being an impact player for this
Trash.
defense. That's
Oh
now his
my
second
God. What was
interception
that? That's
in
just
this game. Time and time again. When
my
they've
God,
thrown his
dude.
direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this
Lord.
defense.
The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pulled down after a nice Nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Into the end zone.
Oh, my God.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Duke.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's try this.
The Black Knights offense will go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
And the Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Flips it out to the back. There he goes. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
Oh, my God.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They'll run it from the gun. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Walker to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the grab. And the defense stop that with a short game.
Well, working the slot receiver on a drag out here, just kind of fighting his way through the traffic, is able to come out the other end. Nice talk to the quarterback.
Third and short, now they snap from their own 46. Wants to the pass. He's going to look for it on 3rd and short. He lofts one down the sideline.
Oh, my God. These niggas just keep getting lost.
Excellent focus. That was a shot to him the field. Being able to kick it and the athleticism to reel that in with one hand. That was incredible.
The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Nowhere to go on that one. They'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to walk in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the well. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
My Lord.
They're trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
On the option.
Can we get a fucking turnover? I leave the quarterback to you guys.
Clogging up everything. It's third and goal.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground.
Oh, my
Touchdown,
God.
Blue Devils. And the beatdown has ensued.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got room to work.
What?
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
This
game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play.
Can't even see half of the screen, bro.
Looking to fire. Swings it out to his running back. Makes the grab in their space. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Here's a hit. Hit as he throws. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Touchdown, Black Knights! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more
Bro,
plays
get the
for
fuck
us
out the
in
end zone. Stop
When
looking
we're taking
stupid.
shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. How good have they been the last couple of drives? Took a close game, turned it into a blowout, and they have the... And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. A 3rd down try for the offense. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Thank God you did something.
At the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
Fuck.
Well, the defense isn't quitting.
Fuck,
They're obviously down big here in the 4th quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Black Knights want to crank the tempo.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Rushes on him, and it's a sack.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one.
Nigga, what?
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense.
You got it. You got it. You got it, dog. Oh, GG's, man. GG's. GG's, man. You know. GG's. And bruh, I don't know, but we